guys, I guess I have to update you. I'm still in the wheelchair. I'm still trying my best to walk. I'm 88 pounds now. On that video, I was 65 pounds, maybe less. It's really, really hard. But I'm alive. I still get sick a lot. As you see, I still can't contain hold my bladder like properly or have a bed pad and a diaper. I'll go live soon and get answer more questions. For now, I'm currently still grieving. If you guys want to donate anything, my sister doesn't have insurance and she has 3 kids. It's all in my bio. They just not recording. I don't care. Anything. Keep you guys in mind. You guys keep me up with our prayers. Thank you so much.
Hey guys, and welcome back. Well, an Instagram model has revealed on her that she has just found out that she has AIDS, and she has had it for almost a decade, as she unknowingly carried on with life and only recently discovered she was a carrier for this deadly disease. Now, the woman's name is Gena Tew, and she made the shocking revelations on her TikTok account, where she shared that she was so sick and on the verge of dying when doctors finally realized what was wrong with her. Now, Tew has been linked with several celebrities in the past who have shared on her Instagram and Facebook accounts, including Dave East, Nick Cannon, Chris Brown, and Chief Keef, among others. Now, it's unclear if she dated these men, and she has declined to name anyone who might be at risk. Now, on her TikTok account, she said that she does not know who gave her the virus or how she got it, and only that the doctors told her that the virus has been in her system for around 8 to 10 years. Now, in that time frame, she said she was living in New York City and she was homeless. She said she did get raped a couple of times, but it's not something she liked to talk about. And I have had a couple of free tattoos, so it could have been dirty needles. I don't know where I got this from. I know any one of those people? No. Did I say anything when those things happened? No, because I was naive. I was stupid. I was young. In the video, she also says she has not revealed any information about any of her intimate relationships over the years. Now, according to Gena, she did not know she had AIDS or HIV, as she hadn't done a test in 10 years. Now, Tew has shared videos of her where she's confirmed that she has lost the ability to walk and now uses a wheelchair. She says she's lost a massive amount of weight when the virus attacked her body, and she dropped to down to 65 pounds at one point. Now, in another video, she revealed that she is also blind in one eye. Now, in the meantime, she has shared numerous updates, which include her hospital update on her blood count, and also showing updates that she is now able to hold herself up. Now, one video in particular showed her emaciated body and wearing a diaper as hospital personnel helped her to stand up and grab a walker. Now, Tew, who said to be in her mid-20s, may have contracted the virus sometime around age 17 to 19. I got so weak in the first days of knowing I had AIDS. I could barely focus and strained to talk. I mean, this story really breaks my heart. It really does. And it just lets you know that, you have to be very careful out there who you sleep with. And this is my question. Now, this poor little girl is, she does have, her sister has her a GoFundMe account, and she has her Cash App on here. Now, when she was up, all these guys she was linked with, especially Nick Cannon, because here is the article. When he divorced Mariah, he was seen coming from the hotel with her right here. And you see, while she's up, she was everything to everybody. Oh yeah, she was with the stars, and now that she's down, have I heard her say that any of these stars, Nick, whoever, have even tried to give her money to help her out? And you know, it's just like when you're up, you know, you're somebody. When you're down, now she has AIDS. Nobody act like they know her. They don't want to be associated with her. But it's awful. It really is. And people are not going to tell you the truth. No, they're not going to tell you they have HIV. It's just like it's a story on Evil Lives Here. It's an ID show, and the particular show is Sleeping with the Enemy, and it's this girl who started dating her co-worker, and she thought she was being careful. The first time they had sex, she asked him to use a condom because he wasn't going to use one, and she said no. She put her foot down, and then he said, well, someone I'm in a relationship with, I don't wear condoms. And so she said, well, we'll both get tested for STDs and AIDS. And she went and got hers, and she showed him that she was negative for STDs and negative for HIV. And he showed her his negative for STDs, but she asked where his AIDS ones was, and he said, well, the doctor told me he would call me if there was a problem. He never called me. So instead of her standing, you know, firm and saying, let's go back and get your results. Come on. You went with me, I'll go with you. But she felt like he was telling her the truth. And he said, come on, let's go to bed. And he immediately went to bed with her with no protection. And to make a long story short, about 6 months or so, you know, she had diabetes, and HIV attacked her body because this guy had HIV, and he knowingly gave her HIV, and not only her but other women. And she got sick just like this girl, and they did all kinds of tests, and she almost died. She had lost so much weight, lost her hair, and her blood sugar was out and they were doing all the tests, and he was right with her. Never did he say, well, tell him to do an HIV. She was on the brink of death, just like this girl said she was. And finally the doctor told her, he said, well, we'll do an AIDS test, a HIV test. And she said, well, you know, I just had one not too long ago. It was negative, so, but you can do it anyway. Well, it comes back positive. And the first thought she said, she thought he had cheated on her with someone. And then, because she know he was the only one she had sex with. Then she found out, no, he didn't let me see that test. He probably was already HIV positive. So she called his mother, which she never met, but she called her mother and told her mother that he had gave her HIV. And her mother said, well, have you called his wife? Ninja was married, yes. And she looked the wife up on Facebook, and she told her anything that he's told her is a lie. She said he been knowed that he had HIV. He gave me HIV. I'm sorry, you know. So, you know, she thought about killing him. She tried to even take her own life, but her mother found her and rushed her to the hospital. But then she thought, she said, my life here it's got to have a purpose. So she went online just like this girl, and she exposed him. She told the world that she had HIV, and this guy she got it from had HIV and didn't tell her. And she went to bed that night, and she said the next morning she woke up to millions of notifications from women who said that they were in a relationship with him now. Some had said they had been in a relationship with him 3 or 4 years ago. And she said she found 20-some women that you know, he had been sexually active with, which she found out that yes, it is a law. If you knowingly give someone AIDS, yes, you can be prosecuted. Well, to make a long story short, she did that, and this ninja is in prison now. He got 30 years. Yeah, 30 years. So people aren't going to tell you that they have this disease. They get some kind of thing. Well, they say, well, you know, no one told me. But the thing about it, she even, this I just remember, a personnel at a health department told her that, look, he was diagnosed in 2005 and he wouldn't come back to even get treatment. And now AIDS is so advanced that you can take the medication and you can be undetectable. Therefore, you can't spread HIV to another person. Yeah. So, I mean, all he had to do was get treated. But no, he didn't want that. He wanted just to inflict this deadly disease on all women that comes his way. So, I'm going to pray for this girl. And she needs our prayers. And she needs, you know, if you're able to donate to her, yes, donate. But it really, you know, makes you, and look at Nick. I hope Nick has had a test, and I hope these women that he's just spreading his sperm around and his seed, I hope they have taken AIDS tests, because this that's just like R. Kelly. I mean, he had herpes. Usher had herpes. They didn't tell these women. So it's bad out there. But ladies, gentlemen, everyone, be careful. Be careful. That's all I can tell you, is just to be careful, because this is your body. You're playing Russian roulette with your body. Alright guys, that's it for me. Just click that comment button if you want to leave comments about this story or whatever. But like I said, I'll keep her in my prayers. And thank you so much for watching this video. I hope that you will like, share, and subscribe to my channel. And as always, important, be blessed, y'all.